Chapter 13 of Australian Legendary Tales Folklore. This is a LibriVox recording. LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Australian Legendary Tales Folklore by Mrs. K. Langloh Parker. Chapter 13. The Bunbundoolooeys. The mother Bunbundoolooey put her child, a little boy, Bunbundoolooey, who could just crawl, into her goolay. Goolay is a sort of small netted hammock, slung by black women on their backs, in which they carry their babies and goods in general. Bunbundoolooey, the pigeon, put her goolay across her back and started out hunting. When she had gone some distance, she came to a clump of bunya, or wattle trees. At the foot of one of these she saw some large ullamarra, or grubs, which were good to catch. She picked some up and dug with her yam stick around the roots of the tree to get more. She went from tree to tree, getting grubs at every one. That she might gather them all, she put down her goolay and hunted further around. Soon, in the excitement of her search, she forgot the goolay with the child in it and wandered away. Further and further she went from the bunya clump, never once thinking of her poor birrally, or baby. On and still on she went, until at length she reached a far country. The birrally woke up and crawled out of the goolay. First he only crawled about, but soon he grew stronger and raised himself and stood by a tree. Then day by day he grew stronger and walked alone, and stronger still he grew and could run. Then he grew on into a big boy, and then into a man, and his mother he never saw while he was growing from birrally to man. But in the far country at length one day Bunbundoolooey the mother remembered the birrally she had left. "Oh," she cried, "I forgot my birrally. I left my birrally where the bunyas grow in a far country. I must go to my birrally. My poor birrally! I forgot it. Mad must I have been when I forgot him. My birrally! My birrally!" And away went the mother as fast as she could travel back to the bunya clump in the far country. When she reached the spot she saw the tracks of her birrally, first crawling, then standing, then walking, and then running. Bigger and bigger were the tracks she followed, until she saw they were the tracks of a man. She followed them until she reached a camp. No one was in the camp, but a fire was there, so she waited, and while waiting looked around. She saw her son had made himself many weapons and many opossum rugs, which he had painted gaily inside. Then at last she saw a man coming towards the camp, and she knew he was her birrally, grown into a man. As he drew near she ran out to meet him, saying, "Bunbundoolooey, I am your mother, the mother who forgot you as a birrally and left you. But now I have come to find you, my son. Long was the journey, my son, and your mother was weary, but now that she sees once more her birrally, who has grown into a man, she is no longer weary, but glad is her heart, and loud could she sing in her joy, 'Ah, Bunbundoolooey, my son, Bunbundoolooey, my son!' And she ran forward with her arms out as if to embrace him. But stern was the face of Bunbundoolooey the son, and no answer did he make with his tongue, but he stooped to the ground and picked therefrom a big stone. This swiftly he threw at his mother, hitting her with such force that she fell dead to the earth. Then on strode Bunbundoolooey to his camp. End of chapter 13.